This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday.
Yo.
Good brother. Cheers.
What's going on, brother? Cheers, brother.
How we feeling?
It's Friday, man. Feeling good. A lot went on as soon as we went off air Wednesday night. We went off air and we were just chatting it up a little bit like we always do. And as soon as we got off, they got done talking. It was like bombshell.
Boy,
it's been dominating the headline. So, but yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. But how you feeling?
Feeling blessed, man. Like I said, it's Friday. I'm off all weekend, so yeah.
Hey, that's a good weekend then.
Great weekend.
Weather flipped, bro. It just flipped.
Yeah, weather. Nice, beautiful weather. Ain't too hot no more.
Yeah.
We got Woodrow Taft tomorrow afternoon at 2:00. Can't wait for that one. It's gonna be a good weekend. Unfortunately, the topic we gotta talk about today ain't too good.
It's messy, man. It's very messy. Yeah, as we were just talking about, as I preluded to, as soon as we got off air, this Ime Udoka news broke.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so apparently it was news broke that he may be facing a year suspension. It wasn't broken why yet. We're just saying that he violated team policy. So everybody's speculating what's going on. I guess later on that night, I went to sleep I guess I'll figure out tomorrow. Later on the night, it dropped consensual sexual relationship, intimate relationship with a Boston Celtics employee, colleague, coworker. I'm not sure who the person is or the people are. I'm not sure how many, if it was one. Not sure what's going on. We don't know too many details, but yeah, it's turned. They did put down the 1 year suspension is now intact. He's suspended until I think June 30th of 2023. And they will. This is words from the owner. One of the co-owners today in the press conference said they will reevaluate his status at that time. So they're not even guaranteed bringing him back.
Man, first off, I want to say black men don't cheat.
Yeah, I see you. If you're watching this, type in on YouTube, or you can watch this later on Spotify or YouTube. You can see on the screen. It's this man. He was the fiance of the beautiful Nia Long,
the great beautiful Nia Long. Yes,
legendary Nia Long.
I just want to know what the hell happened. Obviously, someone in the Boston organization leaked this out. This is all Boston's doing as far as suspending him. NBA has nothing to do with this suspension at all. This is all within the organization. I mean, we know he had consensual relations with a female employee of the Boston Celtics. For real, that's all the details we know. I don't need to know a little bit more of that, because I need to know why a year suspension, and if it's so bad that he broke team policy, like I said, why a year suspension? Why not just get rid of him altogether? That's my whole thing. You're gonna, especially like you just said, Rand, they're gonna reevaluate his status with the organization at a later time. So yeah. he's not guaranteed to come back. He's not guaranteed to come back, and I'm pretty sure he's not getting paid this year.
Well, I think they said it's going to be a significant financial penalty as well. So I think he's getting paid somewhat, but it's probably going to be a significant pay cut for the year. But yeah, I think they're still paying him somewhat, or some of the salary, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be a financial. I said it's a substantial financial penalty for him as well. Because of suspension. So not sure how much of the salary he'll get, but.
Yeah, I just need to know all the details, man. Because for me personally, like, you having relationships with a female coworker, for me, my opinion, doesn't warrant a whole year suspension. I think I'm with Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce tweeted maybe a hefty fine. I mean, but hell, that's it. I mean, it's a relationship. As long as, like I said, as long as he's not using his power to control, like controller or whatever, hell, everything's fine, good in my book. So right now, I just need more information before I can fully give my opinion. But right now, I feel like
Yeah,
extension
I,
for a consensual relationship is bullshit.
I would agree. Right now, definitely needs a lot more information. Why I want to know why first off why this even leaked out. If you're not gonna, even if you were gonna fire him, you could just put the statement out here. We want to part ways with Ime Udoka due to him violating team policy. Boom, leave it at that. Let the people speculate. Why do we have to know all these details about it being an affair? As we've been hearing, if you've been watching any of the media today, this is not a uncommon scenario that happens throughout the professional leagues in America. So why are we hearing about this?
Any job in America, honestly.
Yeah, any job in America. You know what I'm saying? I've worked at call centers and shit where, hey, it goes down between employees for sure. So don't know why this even got out. I think the Boston Celtics. I think they leaked it. Of course, they won't admit to that. They can't admit to that. There'll be some legalities in there, like Stephen A. was saying. But I think they definitely leaked it. Definitely leaked this information. Not sure if they just want to make them look bad or what the reason behind it was, but they definitely leaked it. I think once we get more details, maybe it'll be like even crazier than I'm expecting. I'm thinking he either impregnated somebody and maybe they try to force an abortion on them or something crazy like that. I'm not sure. It had to be something wild because after Matt Barnes came out yesterday, kind of like low key defending Ime, saying why is he getting a year suspension, he came back today and kind of backtracked like, yo, I didn't know. So somebody called me with details and it's kind of crazy. So I don't want to speak on nothing. So I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I think it was something probably crazy, probably something crazier than we thinking, honestly.
Yeah.
I would think it would have to be, bro. It would have to be for because like you were saying, a year suspension. I think if it was just like an affair where they had relations. I think they were saying that the woman is a married woman. If it was one woman, I'm not sure details yet, but it definitely was wrong. He's engaged. He has I think a 9-year-old son with Nia Long. Rumors had it they were looking for a house in Boston or a house shopping, but they've been engaged for 10 years. So it's like,
yeah,
what's really going on? Like we don't know what their situation was. We don't know a lot of things right now. So I'm not gonna jump out the window and say anybody was outlandishly wrong. Definitely Ime was wrong for messing with an employee. If it was in a policy, I'm sure he knew if it was in a policy not to mess with employees, then you can't do that. So if that was in the policy book and he did that, that's wrong. But we don't know what the situation was. We don't know what they had going on. We don't know if Hollywood is crazy, bro. We have no idea what she allows him to do or what they have, agreed to in their relationship.
What terms they were on right now.
We don't know. Like I said, they've been engaged 10 years. That's a long ass time to be engaged.
Facts.
So we have no idea if they were off and on, and this was just an off period. The rumor, I'm hearing rumors, I'm not sure if this is true or not, that she didn't know about this, but apparently Boston heard about this relationship back in July.
Yeah, that's what they said in the press conference. They said they became aware of it back in the summer, and that's how long basically the investigation took that long, and it just concluded, which is why they came to the suspension.
So they heard about this back in July. Apparently, that's all I'm hearing. That he didn't tell Nia Long just found out about this kind of like, kind of along with us, kind of sort of almost on the same terms with us. Of course, that's wrong as well. But like I said, we don't know what was going down. So until we get more details, I can't speak on anything we don't know. We do know is he violated team policy, and that's wrong. But also, we do know is the female employee also violated team policy as well.
Exactly.
So how is she not getting reprimanded for this act? I don't know.
Have they released her name yet?
I haven't seen it. Like I said, I don't know if it's one or if it's multiple, but he's the only one that's gotten publicly outed and publicly punished for this as well,
which isn't fair.
It's not fair at all. I'm sure she knew. They, whoever knew what they were doing as well, so they should be suspended or whatever happens as well. It came out that it was consensual. Now it did come out after he made an unwarranted comment after. So maybe it was good, then it went bad, and he tried to say something to keep her on hush, and maybe that's when it turned south. I'm not sure how whatever went down, and it sounds super crazy right now. So you can speculate a lot of different scenarios, but people get salty. So who knows what could have happened? Maybe he got salty, she got salty. Who knows? Somebody obviously got mad and it went south, but um, we don't know. We don't know enough details to kind of speculate on how wrong anybody was, or but like I said, it was nobody else named, nobody else publicly punished. I think they actually asked the coroner and Brad Stevens if there were going to be any punishments for the woman or women involved, and he said no.
No.
They both said no. So
which is crazy.
It's crazy.
So I mean, hell, just speculate that there's no punishment involved. That's me. I mean, hate to say it, but call it how I see it. Must be a white woman.
That's what I'm thinking as well. And I said this on Twitter, man. We as black men are always vilified, no matter what. We're always made out to be the villain.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a black man, you won't understand that. It's point blank period. Even black women don't understand that. Hate to say it. Like, if you're not a black man, and it's some shit that happens to black women that we will never understand either. But as a black man, we are always vilified in America and just in the world in general. Always.
Yeah, I find it's like I said, I'm with you. Everything you said is like it's bullshit that I said. She, like, the women involved aren't getting named. It's all basically they're basically saying it's all on him. It's all on Ime.
And now, like I said, maybe it was just the facts come out, and maybe he was the one that initiated the whole thing, and it should all be on him. But if they were willing parties in this, I ain't saying the name should be out of, because his name shouldn't be out of here either. Of course, he's going to be the headliner because he's the most popular person in this probably. So of course he's going to be a headliner, and he's the head coach. So if he gets suspended, it's going to be more notable than a back office person or a front office person getting suspended because he's out there in the public eye. So I get why his name is the main one outed. I just don't get how it got, what I'm saying, like this. I don't understand.
I mean, yeah, his name is outed, but like you said, and I just go back to what I mean, and we see multiple players say this, but I remember when Bron a few months ago on the shop, like, Boston is one of the racist ass cities.
Mm-hmm.
He's a black head coach.
Yep.
If this is Brad Stevens, you think Brad Stevens is getting leaked that something happened?
Probably not. All you're gonna hear about is, hey, Brad Stevens is suspended for a year. What happened to Brad Stevens?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And they were also very vague in like the terms of his suspension. Like, they were one of the reporters asked some very good questions. They asked, like, okay, so what's the extent of his suspension? Can he, like, is he going to be giving pointers? Is he watching game film still, talking, like, communicating with teams and players? Like, what's going on? And Brad Stevens was like, I mean, he has relationships. That was his answer, basically. So basically, yeah, he's going to be still coaching from afar. Basically, that's what I got from it. I got from it is that he's going to be coaching from afar. That's what I got from the whole press conference. I didn't get much from the whole presser. The presser was terrible. They did a terrible job. The owner, the co-owner,
they didn't answer nothing.
They sounded terrible. They did a terrible job.
So I mean, like I said, this only beginning. Like I said, we just need more information before we can fully jump out the window. I know you mentioned off air that Matt Barnes said something. He completely
backtracked.
Backtrack, and so like I said, it has to be like. We not about to sit on here and speculate because we'll be on here all freaking night if we try to do that. But
yeah, I said a crazy scenario. I don't know what. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened. It's all speculation here. But it had to be something like, because when Matt Barnes came, he said, "Man, just blessings and prayers to everybody involved." I'm like, what did this motherfucker do? Yo, what happened? I'm not laughing saying it's funny, but what? Oh, now this after we have to know what happened. It has to come out what happened. It has to.
And like you said, basically he's still coaching. He's still coaching from the background. Like,
so Brad Stevens basically said he has relationships, whatever that means.
Man,
so he's still gonna be talking to guys. JT, you should have pulled up right here, man. Like,
I don't know, but this is like, but you said it's all very like it's bad look for the Boston Celtics organization in general. It's like it doesn't make anybody want to play or coach for Boston at this point.
Or work for Boston in the first place. Like, if you're a Boston Celtics employee and this guy leaked, every woman employee for the Boston Celtics got basically outed. So their pictures are all online. Is it her? Is it her? Is it her? people speculating. And that's wrong, but that's what people are going to do. That's why when shit like this gets leaked out, people are going to speculate, and now social media is so big, people are going to be finding who the people are, finding out who you got working for you, and
go ahead and that's why
judging the way.
Yeah, led the way. Like jump out the window. If you gonna put it all out, put it all the way out. Put both parties involved, suspend both of them, and then move on from there.
Yeah, because it was people jumping out the window, running away, all different scenarios, bringing people's names up, you know what I'm saying, screenshotting they Facebook photos of their family and stuff. Oh man, I guess.
And that's what Brad Stevens said in the press conference. That he said he was upset by the Twitter bullshit. Okay, y'all caused Twitter bullshit.
Y'all should have leaked it. Y'all should have leaked it.
Exactly. Y'all caused all this. Y'all
should have just suspended them and went about your way. They shouldn't even say anything until the suspicion was definite. Okay, we're going to do it 1 year. All right, let's go ahead and put it out there. So go ahead and put a statement out. Say we're not going to answer and get on with our days. All they had to do. But they leaked earlier leaked the night before. Something's going on. You might get your suspension. And then he put the suspension down until almost 24 hours later. What was the point of the whole thing, man? I think they were out. Somebody in Boston's out for Ime Udoka.
Facts. And then the fact of the matter of this, and I feel like this happens with every situation. That people that we're talking about this. I mean, just on Wednesday we were talking about the Brett Favre situation. Now it seems like the Brett Favre situation is slowly fading to the back, and this is.
It never got to the front. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, it's real shit.
It never got to the front. This came up, and it's still the front page news. A day later, 2 days later now,
and it's going to be until college football and NFL happen. It's going to be until football happens this Sunday.
Until somebody else fuck up or get fired or something like that. This is going to be the biggest headline. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody else or until something else going on about this, it's going to be the biggest headline. It should be that whole Brett Favre situation, which I know we covered it, but More's coming out on that too, so we definitely will continue covering that Brett Favre situation because he's scumbag. Everybody involved, scumbags.
Facts. And do you think, and from, I would just say a Twitter standpoint, because Twitter, boy, they take everything and they run with it.
Man,
do you think it would have been as big if Ime wasn't engaged Nia Long? Because she, I mean, obviously she got dragged into it because that's her fiance, but I know she didn't want this. She didn't want none of this. And shit you've been seeing on Twitter and everything,
yeah, she's more so every time we see her trending, it's something that either she's trending for her work, something that she's either done previously in the past, her historic work with Friday, or something that she did with Kanye, or some other shit she did, or something that she's doing now. So definitely not a good thing. I think it definitely made more headlines because he is dealing with Nia Long, and he, of course, rap lyrics about Nia Long, and like I said, she's a legendary actress, so of course it's going to be naturally more polarizing because you have that name attached to it. So I think it definitely lit more flame to the fire for sure.
Yeah, man, and I feel like there's something that like I said, I can't necessarily say it's a racist thing, but it kind of is. I mean, I can't say that because, like I said, they had Doc Rivers as a black head coach. The guy who's an interim right now, he's a black guy. So I don't want to completely pull the race card, but I feel like they're out to get him specifically, Ime specifically.
That's why I said it had to be whoever he was dealing with had that ties with somebody else. Pretty powerful as well, and that's what I'm thinking. It had to be somebody, either somebody's spouse, pretty powerful, something like that, because I think somebody's out to get this, man. That's why they don't want to fire him, because they know he's such an asset. Like what we said last night. I remember, and I think last night said it. He actually considered resigning because he knows if he resigns, he probably tested the water. He probably has an agent already calling, hey, I think if it happens, if he just goes in and quits. And Woj said he will be a top candidate for jobs this year probably. If somebody gets fired this year, he's probably going to get called or get a call before the year even starts to get a job. So I don't think this is going to be a career killer for him, but I think they're trying to make it like that for him. It may be over in Boston for him, but it's definitely not over for him in the NBA, which is I'm happy for him because it's not that serious of a situation. I don't think it is, at least. I hope it's not for his sake. I hope it's not that serious where it kind of blackballs him from the league. But if it's just a situation where he mess with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was if it's against policies, definitely was wrong. So, but I think everybody fucks up. You know, so he definitely deserves a second chance.
Now, how do you think this look? Not just look, but I mean, 'cause, you know, the NBA has been in headlines the past few weeks with Robert Sarver situation. Now it is. How do you think the league as a whole is impacted by both of these situations?
That's a great question. It depends on. All right, right now, the people are even thinking about that. Like, if you,
Because we are 2 weeks away from preseason start.
yeah, we got. I think they're doing like media days this week coming up. I think I want to say. So media day in Boston is going to be a fucking shit show, man. It's going to be a circus in Boston. So it's going to be cameras on for that shit.
Around the league gonna get asked about it,
man. So they're going to ask about Sarver and this. Probably this first. Unfortunately, probably this first. But it should definitely be Sarver. But I think it's a bad look for the league overall because it's like I said, this happens. This is not the only place this happens. If you listen to Stephen A. Smith, if you listen to other players or other people that's been around the league for years, ex-players, current players, media personnel, they say this happens like more than you can even imagine in the NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB.
Just look at the Robert Sarver situation. He was, I mean, he didn't have relations, but I mean, he was doing like inappropriate, like
Sarver. The Dallas Mavericks had the same shit, probably still going on in Dallas. Like if you look back a few years ago, or like 10 years ago, nobody talked about this. Jeannie Buss was engaged to Phil Jackson. The fucking owner's daughter. That's not a conflict of interest? Like, come on. So how was this never brought up before? Now it's a big deal because it's a black man doing it. Now, like I said, if details come out to where it was some other wild shit going on, hey, I'm not condoning what he did. I think what he did was wrong because he was in a relationship, as far as we know, a relationship, engaged to Nia Long. As far as we know, well, if he did what they're accusing he did, I'm assuming he did because he accepted the punishment. So I'm assuming he did it. Hey, if he cheated on Nia Long, he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's saying, oh, what if Nia Long was this and that? Okay, if the relationship was crazy, he should have left and just left her alone. So if he cheated on her, he's wrong. But at the same time, like I said, this happens throughout the NBA, throughout America. Like, he ain't the first nigga to cheat on his girl. Like,
come on, bro.
Now, like I said, if there's some wild shit going on behind that, I can't defend him behind. I ain't defending him behind cheating on his girl. I'm not defending that either. That's like I said, it's wrong.
That's
but
bullshit.
we don't know a lot of stuff, man. And like the fact that it's coming out on him and it happens everywhere else too, it looks like they are targeting a black man just because he's black. So, like I said, it makes the league look casts a bad shadow over the league for sure. With the Robert Sarver situation going on, this going on simultaneously, and then people are now connecting dots like, hey, hold up. First off, he getting a year. That's a year. It's the same shit, but like I said, I don't know details. Like Matt Barnes got details and said, "Oh, okay, I can't defend this." So I don't know what details are. These might be crazy, but it's not a good look on the surface, because there's not a lot of details out there. So looking on the surface, it's not a good look at all.
This is not a good look for the NBA just coming off celebrating their 75th year. Man, we lost Bill Russell this year. Like, yeah, this not a good look for the NBA at all.
Celtics look terrible. Boston looks terrible.
And I mean,
I'm gonna say this too, man. Twitter, I'm on Twitter just for the jokes, man. So if people are joking, be lighthearted, man. Like, people are just making jokes. Like, don't take this shit so serious. It's fucking Twitter.
Yeah, you can't. You can't expect Twitter to be. You can't take Twitter serious with nothing.
Chill out, man.
Nothing.
Like people are getting mad. Oh yeah, spread just like you're spreading that jokes. Like, bro, it's jokes, bro. Like, calm down. It's just Twitter. It's Twitter. I know it can get dangerous when you spread false information out there. I'm not condoning that. But the jokes, I'm all with the jokes, man. I'm all for the jokes. Make fun of whoever, bro. I'm all for their fucking jokes, man. If you fuck up, you deserve to be joked on. That's all I'm saying.
All right. And that's that. I mean, like I said, we can't. I'm not about to sit on here and speculate, man. But said whatever. I said he accepted it. She don't need like I'm with you. She don't need a loan. I was wrong. Black men don't cheat. I'm forever preach that. Um, he accepted it, so we have to accept it as well until more information come out. So we can't. We'll be sitting up here, like I said, all day long if we keep trying to speculate what he did. So.
Yeah, his statement said he was actually, gracious of the way Boston handled the situation. So as far as I
don't know if he should say gracious because it should.
I wouldn't say that either, bro. I wouldn't say that. I would have been like, man, I would have said something like just being neutral. But the way he made it was like, that's why I'm saying maybe he did something wild, bro. It'll be gracious they leaked the shit, bro. You know it was them. How's it getting out there? How's it getting out there? How is it getting out there?
Because Stephen A said it got to the local Boston media first.
How is it getting out there? Yeah. Somebody, he ain't telling nobody about this shit. This is embarrassing as fuck for him. He ain't telling nobody about this shit. I'm not telling nobody about this. So it ain't him. Nia apparently didn't know. So either the girl went and told the Boston media or somebody worse than Boston Celtics went and told somebody.
I'm thinking this had to be something. This had to be somebody, like said, not just out for Ime, but maybe out for Boston Celtics in general. Maybe it's a Laker fan out and who lives in Boston.
Hey, maybe so, man.
Ain't no way I'm leaking this. We just coming off a run to the finals. We got a great opportunity to get back to the finals this year. And we suspended our head coach who led us there this year? Ain't no way.
They didn't want to do it. Like Brad Stevens, like he was sick up there. Stay like, man, we don't want to do this. I'm not going to coach the team. That's what Brad Stevens said. I'm not coming back down to coach. I'm going to make that very clear. I'm not coming back down to coach. It's not happening. I don't care how bad we are. If we put this guy out there and he's not that good, I'm not coming back down. I'm staying up here. So I don't think they wanted this to happen because they probably know, bro. It's worse shit that happens. It's way worse shit than lead that happens. Way worse shit than what's been reported so far. Yeah, like man. I said, we might get off air now and it'd be the bombshell drop like, oh, he was doing this shit. Like it might be something crazy. So right now, what's been reported, it's been way crazier shit going on.
I'm just tired. Shit. And we said this on Wednesday, man. Like this is just America, man. We always gonna be the targets. I read something today where Herm Edwards, someone leaked some information in his staff to help getting fired. It's like, bro, they don't
that shit, bro. That shit crazy.
They don't want to see us succeed, bro. Like
they leaking shit to the other team so they can do better and win, so they can help Herm Edwards get fired. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
I seen that shit too. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, I don't know how you even handle that situation, man. I don't know how you find him or what whoever that is, the whole staff probably was a collaborative effort.
Yeah,
they all gotta go. They gotta start fresh there, man. That's terrible.
Terrible. Like I said, that's what all black man and major power, man. Y'all gotta keep y'all circle tight, man, in order, because you never know who's out to get you, man.
Yeah, things happened to Mark Jackson in Golden State. His staff is basically turning on him. Mm-hmm. It's basically happening in Golden State, man. Like some stories out there, I ain't gonna speculate on it because I don't know he ain't never spoke on it, so I don't know exactly what happened. But Google it. Stories out there. It's stories out there, so Google that shit. Same thing though, man. Like the black man in America is the most targeted. We're the most vilified people there are. Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy
for no reason.
It's crazy, man. Now I will say black women do have it worse overall because black women is like they look at black women as the lowest part of the totem pole, which is fucked up. Black women, it's like the black women like the lowest of the totem pole is how America looks at it. But we are the most vilified. Like our race is just they shit on us, bro. Like black men and women, we both got it bad.
Yep. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for me. I'm nothing without my black queen in my life.
Man, black women have made my life a lot better. Like black women deserve everything. Like they deserve to be a top totem pole. Make that very clear. So that's facts. But the way they look at it, they shit on us, man. I think that's why this broke out there. Let's go ahead and embarrass this black man and black woman too. Let's go ahead. Let's knock them both down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fucked up, man.
Fucked up. So
I feel for both of them, honestly, man. Like even though he fucked up, he don't deserve to be, shitting on like this. This is least from my side, like I said, at least as far as what's been reported so far, he don't deserve to be shit on like this, and she don't deserve this either, man. Like I spoke on earlier, she don't be in the news for nothing else but her work. So it's fucked up.
So we hate that this Sports and Spirits Friday had to be a little more serious and not as lighthearted, but we couldn't wait to Wednesday to talk about it. So like I said, hey, we with Matt Barnes. We praying for everybody in this situation in both
Praying for
parties.
everybody. Tap in Wednesday. Might be some more information to come out. We're gonna touch on. So make sure y'all tap in for the pod on Wednesday for episode 251, man.
For sure. So for the good brother, man, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, who I seen he popped in here earlier, but then
he did.
Yeah, he was in here earlier, but then he got out. He got back off.
I ain't even peep.
Maybe his signal was bad. I know he was outside somewhere, but
I ain't even peep.
For the good brother Josh Doc Evans, my name's D. Taryn Bland. This has been Dancing Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Enjoy y'all weekend, man. Have a safe, blessed weekend. Woodrow Taft tomorrow downtown. Start to say to them if y'all can get down there. If y'all in Cincinnati area, get down there 2:00.
Hey.
You can bring the city out, man. That game about to be thick, so I recommend y'all get down there early, find parking. But yeah, y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Enjoy college football, enjoy NFL football, and we'll catch y'all next Wednesday for episode 251. Until then, man, we out.
Peace.